Be your own best beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful.
Hey beauties, it's Riri. If you're new here, I'm an over 40 lover of all things beauty, and I love showcasing indie brands here on my channel. If that sounds like your cup of tea, please consider subscribing and give the video a thumbs up. If you do subscribe and you like what you see, turn on your notification bell so you never miss an upload. We're diving right in. This is going to be a long one, y'all, and y'all know what I say if this gets too long for you. Grab your tacos and your tequila, your milk and cookies, your Doritos, Cheetos, Fritos, whatever's your pleasure. Sit back and relax and enjoy the show. I appreciate your time so much. I'm going to try to hurry. I'm going to pop a picture right here instead of going through everything, so you will see everything that we are demoing today. All of this is new to me. And all of this came from my beautiful swap sister, Kate. She lives in Scotland. We have been amazing best friends, sister friends here since the very beginning of our YouTube journey. That is something that is so beautiful and powerful and special about YouTube. I have met some incredible beauties that are going to be lifelong friends, sister friends. But every year we save up all year long. We shop all year long. We send each other wish lists all year long. We do a massive swap box during the holiday time. Money was a little tight this year, so we just sent our boxes this month. And I do have a members only video unboxing her entire box with Caleb. So if you are not a channel member, you can join. The link is always down below. You'll also see a little join button right down there. And membership starts at just $2.99 a month, and you get exclusive perks. But if you want to see that video, go check that video out. But she sent tons of goodies to me from the UK. That's the most fun part about it. And we're gonna dive in and we're gonna put all this stuff on our face today. And we're gonna hope for the best. I'm gonna pin back my hair. I do have my skincare done. I am using the DRMTLGY products right now, and I'm really loving them so far. It's only been last night and today that I've tried them, but I'm really liking them so far. So first up, I actually want to go in with the DRMTLGY primer. This is called their #1 primer, Blur and Prep, Skincare Meets Makeup. I did actually demo this in a video. I don't know which one you'll see first, but I already have a little bit on. I will say that a lot of these blurring primers like this, they tend to be a little bit more drying on me. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, you can kind of see that little slip there. They tend to feel, to me, having dry textured skin, they can sometimes dry my skin out, and I don't like the texture of it. It's very kind of thick and overtly kind of waxy, in my opinion, whereas this, it literally feels just like a thicker serum, so I love the texture of this. I also don't know if you can tell, but my skin is quite radiant and quite dewy right now, so I'm already loving this way more than I anticipated it, and it is nice and hydrating. But I've had this on now for close to an hour, and I know I have dry skin, but if you have oily skin, I think you're really going to love this, but it's also, I feel like, very dry skin friendly. And it's not very often that I can say that about a more kind of blurring type of thing, so far so good, so far in love. Next up, if you know, you know, I love the e.l.f. Halo Glow. I just purchased my second one because I'm almost out of my first one. I use it every single time I do my makeup. So when I saw this in my box, I was more than excited. This is the Collection Gorgeous Glow Filter Finish Complexion Boosting Primer and Illuminator. I'm hoping this is closer to e.l.f. Halo Glow and not the Kosas one. I want luminosity. I want glow. I want dewiness. I want radiance. I don't want shiny, sparkly, glimmery, shimmery. That's not what I'm aiming for. I'm just getting some scissors to cut this open. I should have probably opened everything. I'll try to cut that part out. Again, just get a coffee or two. And I like to try to be as thorough as I can be with my, like first impressions. This is more kind of just for fun. Most of these products are definitely not new to like other people. They're new to me. Yes, it's a nice doe foot applicator. Not quite as big as the e.l.f. one, and not a whole lot comes off. Hopefully you guys can see that. So let me kind of go back in. Yeah, so far I definitely like the e.l.f., the applicator itself more. The shade is almost the exact same as the e.l.f. So I kind of dot it on. I use my e.l.f. one in conjunction with like my Stila primer, and it's enough coverage for me. I also today I'm going to be using my Cocoa Cosmetics by Chloe Marshmallow Sponge. I also got the other one from her, but I want to try this one today. They're so damn soft, you guys. Like, when me and Caleb did the unboxing, I was like, holy crap, that feels amazing. I do like that it has the flat side to it. I normally just go in with like my little brush to do this, but I am going to use this for this part of it today. And I'm also going to go dampen it and apply my foundation with the sponge. I know, who am I? If you're new here, I only use a sponge kind of after my makeup application to kind of press everything into place. I am a firm believer in brushes, but I want to try this out. Okay, I feel like I'm not seeing a whole lot. It definitely doesn't give the level of coverage that the e.l.f. does, but it's not glittery or sparkly at all, and I do like the luminous quality to it. Let me go wet this, and we're going to try out some L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear, which is probably going to be too dark. Yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, next up, I'm going in with the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear. This also has a sunscreen in it of SPF of 25, and I also have on my DRMTLGY Tinted Moisturizer SPF of 46. So, look, we're going to be well protected. This is the shade 465. I got this for spring and summer. So if it's too dark, y'all don't come for me. Okay. But it does say 24-hour breathable. We'll see. I do like the component. I like that it has a pump, and I always start on the back of my hand. I'm just going to do a little tiny bit to start with. I normally go in with a foundation brush, but today we're going in with a sponge. I'm going to do the exact same thing that I typically do, where I kind of shear it out onto my hand. Yeah, that's going to be a little dark, but that's fine. But I hear great things about this, and in the summertime, I do like to aim for a little bit more coverage and slightly more, let me not even say matte. I don't like matte foundations at all. A little bit more kind of skin-like or like velvet-like finishes, because I am hot-natured, because it's also 8,000 degrees here when it's spring and summertime. So I'm thinking I'm gonna like this. I take my foundation almost completely to the under eye. If I were wearing concealer, I would not take my foundation up that far. So far, it is applying beautifully. I don't smell any harsh scent or anything like that, but as is the case typically with a sponge versus a brush, you're going to use a lot more product. So I'm going to go back in. Yeah, I feel like I'm definitely getting medium, full medium coverage. It's definitely enough for me. I feel like if you're a full coverage beauty, maybe you could layer it. And I like that it's very skin-like, slightly more matte than I generally go, but not flat matte. Let's get close. So you can see on this side, I definitely have a lot of redness, broken capillaries, uneven skin tone. Ignore the shade. And on this side, you can see everything is just blurred out. It looks really, really beautiful. I don't feel like it's settling in any lines or anything like that just yet. Maybe a little emphasis and texture right here. That happens 99% of the time. I have real skin and I'm a human being. It happens. But yeah, you can see there's no redness peeking through. You can kind of see a couple little, age spots and stuff like that. And it's matte, but very kind of velvety, like very skin-like as well. I can see a little bit of luminous quality kind of peeking through. We might have our new summer favorite, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna do the other side. I'll be right back. Y'all, this is beautiful. Oh man, it's not often that I find products that I feel like could be universally for oily skin or dry skin. I'm blown away right now. I am feeling myself. Before this has a chance to kind of crease under my eyes, we're going to go in with probably, I'm excited about everything, but I love a good puff. So I asked for the Trigwell Cosmetics Velvet Powder Puff when Caleb and I, hold please. Anyways, when Caleb and I were opening these, as soon as I felt in the box, I was like, yes, honey, these feel fantastic. They're beautiful. They feel like they're very, very high quality. And I'm going to note right now, because some that I've tried, where the seaming and stuff is at and where it makes the point at, they can be quite scratchy and abrasive. And this just It feels beautiful. Okay, going in with my Fenty Beauty Powder. This is nothing new to me. It's the Pro Filt'r in the shade Butter. And I'm only going to do my under eyes for right now, solely because I'm using some cream product. And, well, you know, we want to make sure everything goes well. So I'm going to press out any creasing that I may have. And I've loaded up my sponge pretty heavily. Oh my goodness. First of all, this feels insane. But I always forget how good this powder is. If you know, you know, I don't use a whole lot of powders. A lot of times more so just like in the summertime. And like the lightest little dusting. Oh, baby. Okay, this feels lovely. That is so incredibly soft, y'all. And I'm going to set just right here as well. Ooh. I'm going to take a tiny little wispy brush. Solely because I can't keep powder on my skin or like bake or anything because my skin is so dry. Ooh. Look, I feel great, y'all. Of course, I'll do a wear test and stuff like that. And I know that some of this is not new to everybody else, but I don't even care, y'all. I just want to sit down and play in some makeup. I done lost my cap to my damn foundation, too. It's a shit show around here. Look, if you're new, I'm sorry. So far, I literally am obsessed and loving everything. I don't know if I should go in and do my brows first. Should I do my eyes first? Should I do the base? Let's do brows. And then eyes. And then I want to kind of see what this does. Like, does it kind of mesh a little bit more in with the skin? And then we'll do everything else. I think that's what I'm going to do. I have been dying to try Glossier brow products, and they were on sale, and I got a gift card from Sephora for my birthday, so guess what? I'm trying them, and I know I'm late to the party. I'm late to every party, and it's okay. But I have the Glossier Brow Flick, and also the Boy Brow. I don't know if they're, what shades? Just in brown. Just in brown. I'm going to go in really quickly, solely because I just took off all my brows for a purpose. Because I was tired of them being patchy and stuff like that. They're just easier for me to draw them in. I'm just going to be honest about that. I'm literally going to go in with my little $2 little Shein brow, and I'm going to line just the underneath and kind of get myself started. Then we'll test these out. Alright, that part was as easy as that. The reason that I did my brows too, which they just looked patchy and stuff, as long as I try to grow them out and as devastated as I was to pluck them, damn 90s. It just didn't always look good when I didn't have a brow, so I'd rather have a thin, kind of at least shaped brow. And I wanted to kind of have a higher arch just to lift my eye a little bit, so I'm liking it. I know you guys, this is your first time you're seeing it, but I've done my brows a couple times and I'm literally freaking obsessed. Now I'm going to go in with the Brow Flick. I've heard so many good things about this. I've heard that it is literally bulletproof. That packaging is stunning. I am going to shake it up. I am a huge fan of brow pens, as y'all know. Oh, it's very fine as well. And hopefully the color is going to be okay. That's light. I don't even know. Like, oh, that's light. Shoot. Well, I'll speed this part up and then I'll give y'all some thoughts, but basically I do little flicks in the front and then I'll fill in the little area where I need. I'm scared, y'all. I don't think this is going to be dark enough for me, but we're going to see. Okay, I don't like it. And it's like, it doesn't sound dry or anything like that. And putting it onto my hand, it doesn't seem dry either, but it's just not, I don't like it. And I don't think it's old because I'm getting something out of it. Maybe it's just not a more pigmented one or I got too light of a shade. I don't know. If you have experience with this, let me know. So far, that is our only dud. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. Next up is the Boy Brow Grooming Pomade. Apply in short upward, outward strokes to fluff your brows. Basically like every other brow product on the market. I do like their packaging. I really like their packaging. And to my knowledge, these are the only Glossier products I've tried, I think. Yes. Oh, yes. Okay, the color on this looks great. And it has the teeny, tiniest little one. Definitely some pigment. Hallelujah. Ooh, the shade's good. This I like. Getting some hold. Adding a little something something to the brow. I'm going to hurry up and spoolie through. That is how I do my brows all the time. I try to spoolie through and kind of pull the spoolie up a little bit. Ooh. Okay, this I like. Yeah, and I don't know if you can tell, like, I typically wear my brows more straight, like a straight brow. To me, it just looks better, and I missed having my brows like this. Okay, this I like. This I like a lot. Next up, I'm going to prime my lids as per usual with my Glamlite Eye-Cing eye base in Buttercream. Next, I finally am testing out Sigma brushes. I feel like maybe I have 1 or 2 in my collection that I might have gotten from like IPSY or BOXYCHARM, but to my knowledge, I've never tried their brushes and I've been dying to try them. So, and thank you to Kate for all of this. The only thing Kate did not give me or send me was the primer, the foundation I bought from Ulta, and then my teeny tiny little Sephora haul of the Rare Beauty highlighter. Everything else was from Kate. Alright. I am not typically an angled type of fan, so this one I most likely would not use. I may honestly just send it right back to Kate in her little birthday package. I'm going to stick my liner brush over here with my liquid liners. I'm putting the angled one in with my brows stuff. Not that y'all really need to know any of this shit, but these are the ones I'm going to keep out and use. Okay, very soft. Not as densely packed as I typically like, and maybe that's the preface for them. Some weight, which I love, and I love the length. I think I'm going to like these a lot. And I'm finally, for the first time, going to be trying out some P. Louise eyeshadow. She sent quite a few palettes my way, but I wanted to try this one today. Just the vibes, like the vibes, nostalgia through and through. This is called the Love Tapes. We shared our first kiss under the mistletoe, dancing and dotting. I think it's called Love Tapes, y'all. Or Under the Mistletoe? I don't know. It is one of them. And if you know, you know. Is this not a Riri palette? This is Riri through and through. Greens, warm, grunge, yummy, love. It also has more mattes and shimmers, which is my preference, which is typically my preference. I am also really falling in love with like all shimmer palettes, so I don't know, we'll see. I'm going to go in with the fluffy brush. The hand of these must be weighted. Like, I love weight to a brush. And again, that's the E40. Don't want to go super warm. The only shimmers I have are the greens, but I might be able to bring in the highlighter. Well, I'm wearing green today. I always do green, though. Do I care? No. I'm going to go with the smudger brush first. I changed my mind. This is the E55, and I'm going to go into Embrace. I really like the imprints on this as well. I'm going to go in Embrace, and I maybe should have done my eyes first because I've never used this formula, so I'm a little scared. A lot scared. I will speed the actual application up and then kind of come back and talk to you guys and give you my thoughts. But basically, I'm going to put this kind of in the outer V, build it up really, really dark, and then I think I'm going to blend it out with these two and go in with this one on the lid. That's my plan. I don't know. Alright, beauties, I am done. I am living for this look. Obviously, I love greens. This is a little bit more of a kind of drier, thinner type of eyeshadow formula, just meaning that you have to maybe build it up a little bit, but that doesn't bother me noting it for you guys. I feel like the level of pigmentation is great. I feel like they layered well together. I feel like the gradient is there. The shade Fireworks, this one on the top, is a lot more smooth and kind of, as you can see, more fold and kind of high shine. but the shade In My Feelings is a little bit rougher, like has a little bit more like texture to it, if that makes any sense. But it does sheer out pretty well. I just feel like on me personally, because I do have more dry textured skin and lids, that's probably going to crease on me just a little bit. We'll see how it wears throughout the day. Overall though, it's a win. I'm really loving everything so far. Next up, I'm going to dive into some bronzers and blushes and highlighters. First up, I'm going to go into the BFF Pink Honey Bronzing Face Frosting. When I saw these, I was like, oh, I want these so bad. This is a face frosting cream bronzer, has been developed to glide on the skin evenly and give a seamless, full coverage application. The consistency allows you to buff the cream into the skin to effortlessly blend and create your desired look. The ultimate bronzing cream for creating a glowy, smooth finish on the skin, suitable for all skin types, as always, vegan and cruelty-free. And I like that I put the expiration dates on this as well. Pink Honey is a little tiny indie brand. Y'all know indie brands have my heart and my soul. This feels incredibly heavy. I'm just going to say that. And wait for it. It's got pink and yellow packaging. I mean, come on now. That feels fantastic. This is in the shade Cookie Butter. That's going to be perfect. Oh my goodness. I don't smell anything, but I still can't smell all the way. It feels very much like the e.l.f., but I'm seeing a little bit more maybe pigmentation to it, and it definitely seems like it has a little bit more of a luminous quality, which I'm definitely fine with. I like to go in with a short, firm brush, or you can use the booty end of your sponge, whatever floats your boat. I go in, I pick up some. I'm really scared. I'm really scared. And then I take it to the back of my hand as well, just so I'm not picking up too much. And then I'm going to work from the back of my hand. When I start my bronzer or my blush, especially if I'm first trying a product, I'm going to start up here, very close to my hairline, right up top. This way, oh, that's so pretty. It's not blended. Don't pay attention to that part yet. But that way, if it is too dark, if it's muddy, if it's patchy, if it's not blending well, when my hair is down, it kind of covers that, and it's not as noticeable as if I were to like start down here and then I have a big patch of what looks like mud. I love the warmth here. I live for a nice warm toasty bronzer, and my bronzer I keep pretty high. I come to about right here on my eyes. Typically, that is blending incredibly quickly and well. I love the tone of it. It does actually seem to be blurring the skin. And again, these are probably shades that are a little bit too deep for me, like the foundation and this, but that's purposeful, obviously. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. And it's like kind of matte and blurring, but also has like a little bit of like a lit from within quality. Okay, I really like this. And I really feel like you could build it up or sheer it out a lot. Like over here, I'm going to go very soft-handed. Light-handed? Soft-handed? And you can see how much lighter it is than what you see here or here. I feel like you have a little bit of playtime with it too. Like I don't feel like it's kind of just setting down in place and then I'm not able to move it around. I try to keep my bronzers up pretty high and into the hairline so that it doesn't look like a weird bronzer mask. I don't personally like that. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love. This, love. And you guys, I cannot even explain how incredibly heavy this feels, how well made it feels. The little sticker and stuff looks kind of cheapy, but so far so good. I'm loving that. I'm loving everything right now. Moving on. She sent me an entire collection of the Mitchell like Blursh bronzers, which I wanted to try the Pink Honey one today, and a highlighter, and a ton of blushes in different colors. All right, I'm going to go into Darling Peach. There's a swatch. And I do the same thing with these. I like to work from the back of my hand. That is just my preference. You do you. Do what makes you feel like the best version of yourself. I'm going to pat my brush off. I always keep a towel down here on my lap. And I like to work from here. And We know I love blush. Oh, we know I love blush. Oh, that's beautiful together. Oh my goodness. And these are the same where you can kind of really sheer it out. Like if I had very fair skin, I could go in with this and still be able to use it. So let me add a little bit more. These also have slightly more of like a mattifying and blurring texture to them, or finish to them. I love them. When I do kind of my traditional more dewy skin or very like light coverage dewy, you know, skin, these just look phenomenal and they're so easy to apply. They don't pick up product or anything like that, even with this. So I'm obsessed. I love that. Next, dying to try this. I'm so excited to try this. It's the Positive Light. It's the Rare Beauty Positive Light Silky Touch Highlighter in Exhilarate. I did a little mini Sephora haul where this is what I bought. I've been wanting this since it came out. Again, packaging feels nice. It's beautiful. I think aesthetically it's super stunning. That is the shade. And as you can see, it's blinding. I have not even swatched this yet. I've only put it on my fingers just to show you guys. But this seems like my type of highlighter where it has a very, very glass-like sheen to it. So I'm hoping that's what it looks like on my dry textured skin. I'm going to go in with kind of a more open, fluffy brush, one that's not quite as dense. I don't know how much to use, and I'm a little scared. Oh, man. And kind of the same thing. I say a little bit further up. Oh, that is beautiful. And I kind of always connect my highlight with my eye. Just so everything's kind of a little bit more seamless. Ooh, okay, I'm going to tap in one more time. Oh, that is beautiful. I love the shade. A little bit of emphasis on my texture. That doesn't bother me. I mean, I have skin, I have texture. Again, blending it in with the eyes. Oh, that is stunning, you guys. Definitely emphasizing texture. Like, you can see my scars and stuff that you don't normally see. I don't know how much I like that part of it. I'm going to see how it wears. And again, I don't normally have such a matte complexion. I think it's stunning, though. And it's not glittery or shimmery. Definitely going to emphasize texture. If you have texture, this ain't for you. Other than feeling, I mean, obviously in the foundation's a little bit deep for me right now. And I'm feeling a little dry, but I don't feel like I look dry, if that makes any sense. Like, I'm feeling a little flat, that's all. But we're going to see how things wear throughout the day. We're almost done, y'all. We are in the home stretch. I'm going to go in also by Nude by Nature. This is their Allure Defining Mascara in black. So far it's been overall a win, though. I love that. Aesthetically speaking, that packaging is stunning. And this is all I've seen from the brand, but I'm assuming that everything looks like this. Like, how beautiful is that, and how cohesive is that? Hopefully it's a wand I like. I'm very particular about my brushes. So it is a like more kind of flexible rubbery type of wand. Hopefully it's more rubber. Nope, they're the hard ones. Ooh, I don't know how much I'm gonna like this. We're gonna go for it. It does seem like it's a drier formula though, which I like a drier formula better. I'm gonna use the Mirror in the Rare Beauty highlighter, I think. Yes, okay. We'll do one side and then I will give some thoughts. All right, there is one coat. It's definitely giving me some length and a little bit of like curl. I like it. I'm not in love, and I did actually poke myself and it was quite painful. Overall though, I do like that it's a drier formula. It's not the blackest formula, and I feel like it can be layered and not get like kind of gloopy or spider-like. Okay, I think I like that. I'll do the other side. I'll be right back. Let's finish up with lips. Thank you so much for being here. Go grab another snack. Alright, the mascara is okay. I poked my eyes and it is very uncomfortable. Unlike the Maybelline Sky High, where it's got kind of more soft, flexible, rubberized like bristles on it. These are very, very hard, so just to note that. I did line my lips with my Dominique Cosmetics Crush Lip Liner. I've almost panned it, y'all. I'm so proud of myself. And then last but not least, we're going to go in with the, lost my package, Nude by Nature Shine Moisture Shine Lipstick in Nude. Love the packaging. Everything looks very nice and sleek. The shade, I think, is going to be stunning. All right. I like it. Quite comfortable. I'm not seeing a whole lot of shine, but I got dry skin and dry lips. Overall though, I think I love everything. I feel stunning, so, that says a lot. I'm also really loving my hair. I did add a little bit of warmth to my hair, which I felt like I was missing. I overall love everything. Except for this, and the Rare Beauty right now is just a like. The tone is beautiful. The finish is lovely, but it really is emphasizing some texture. I don't always go so matte though, as you guys know, so I'm going to try it again, but I'm not blown away like I thought I was going to be, and that really makes me sad because I waited for months to get this. Everything else I really like, and I think we got a beautiful look, so I'm excited. I will leave a pinned comment and let you guys know how everything wore, because you guys know that that is the most important thing to me. I don't want to sit down and film for 54 minutes and 55 seconds and then the makeup's off of me in an hour. I will update you guys, but I'm feeling myself. I feel beautiful. I love everything overall. What did you guys think? What was your favorite product? What did you think about our final look? Have you tried any of these products, or are any of these on your wish list? Let's have that conversation down below. Also, go check out Kate and show her some love. Tell her that I sent you. I love you, beauties. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. And of course, be your own best beautiful. Bye, beauties.